From the Bob Mills Weather Center, the Oklahoma weather expert, Travis Meyer.
Hey, the heat dome is going to go away for a while, and we have a couple things happening right now. I wanted to share this with you. So if you remember, it was just a couple days ago, we have the remnants of Harold, which became a tropical storm, developed quickly in the Gulf. This is the time of year when we start peaking out as we go through September for tropical activity. So this one has been going west. We really haven't paid a ton of attention to it because it went South Texas, which was good because there's drought down there. But it is now curving up across Arizona, believe it or not. So it's another system, a tropical origin system that's kind of close to California and in Arizona. It's like weird stuff going on. Anyway, this is expected to wrap around and come back around, and that's helping to kind of decay this big heat dome. So this is kind of working in combination with, and that will also usher in some clouds coming in from out of the north. And I'll show you that on our pictures in just a minute when we start to look at future view. So the dome is situated over us right now. We can tell that because it's hot and it's miserable. And as I said yesterday and go out for the last week, we've been saying, hey, eventually it's going to move out west. So everything's still in place for it to by Sunday to be well out west. We'll allow moisture to curve back down into our area, so that'll give us a slight chance of showers. At least we get to see a cloud. Look at the bright side there. Miserable heat all the way to the north right now. In Lincoln, Nebraska, it's 100. The north has just been awful, and Dallas has been awful. And then as well, down in Texas, it hasn't rained for a long time. So this is drought situation going on in Texas. Like, really, when we have El Nino like we are in right now, usually it means that there's a better chance of higher moisture in this area. And so that hasn't worked out and panned out as planned. And the Central Plains has not been very good either. The Northwest is dried out as well, to kind of give you a perspective. But again, Texas, South Texas, Dallas, it has just been awful. And into Oklahoma, well, we've had our problems going on now for a couple years, but it has kind of ceased. Now it's starting to grow again, especially in the southern tier area where it just hasn't rained for about 40 to 45 days. And when you're 100, 105, 110 every day, it's just bone dry real fast. We're drying out here, but we still have excessive heat warnings for tomorrow across areas from Highway 75 to the east. Our maximum heat index values today were down a little bit, but still 115 in prior. So these are serious numbers out west. You say, well, it's just as hot out there, but it's not as humid. And so that's making a huge difference. So we're century mark hanging around the metro to Coffeyville at this hour. We had a few showers down at McAllister, a little rumble of thunder earlier. That's again a precursor. Upper 70s to around 80 tomorrow morning. Notice a few clouds. These are fair weather cumulus clouds, so to speak, but isolated pop-up shower or thunderstorm southeast Oklahoma tomorrow. McAllister, you guys, you'll be back up 10 degrees warmer than you are right now, probably. And we still have excessive heat warnings. Notice, though, by the time we get to Saturday, there's clouds coming from the north. That's part of that tropical system that's helping to squash that big heat dome and push it further west. So we will see scattered showers and storms to the north on Saturday morning, and then those will just kind of hang out up in that area. So from anywhere from Bartlesville to Coffeyville and then into southeast Kansas, a few thunderstorms for Saturday afternoon. Still awful hot. Isolated storms in southeast Oklahoma. And then on Sunday, that system moves on across the area. So we'll be hot for a while, but it'll be turning better in the afternoon. And if we get total clouds all day long, we might only be around 90. Some of our models saying upper 80s near 90 on Sunday. So Sunday's a transition day. Don't want to get too excited yet, but on Monday you can, because it looks great. 80s Tuesday, 80s. Nighttime lows or morning lows, 60s. Like, everybody can agree on that. So we do have a lot of fun events this weekend. Will Rogers Memorial Rodeo. We have to deal with the heat going on now, and that's going on through Saturday as well. We're also looking at Oklahoma Festival of Ballooning going on. That's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Illinois River is in great shape if you want to cool off. Area lakes are looking fantastic as well, so we're not going to complain about any of that. And I'm just going to focus on what's coming up Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week, which is normal to below normal temperatures. Right now it's above normal, 92. It's hot and muggy at 9. Feel bad for all the high school players and athletic kids that are going to be out there tonight, band members, everybody, because they're all going to have to suffer for a while. We all have to suffer, but at least it won't last too awful long before we get a break, a decent break. We do start to heat back up again late next week for week, I guess it'd be called week 1 of high school football, not week 0. So we're at week 0, which means just 1-0-0 for 100. That's what we're talking about.
Oh, that's how it works.
Yeah.